Good evening, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. Apologies for the delay in the counter reaching zero and me coming on. I'm trying to do about 1,000 things at once, and being a man, I cannot do one thing at once. So, yeah. Hope everyone's good. It's been a busy, productive day for me. Yeah. I won't tell you why, because it's none of your fucking business. Nah, it's been good. But yeah. Today we are back with Rogue Trader. Hello, mate. How you getting on? How's the Love Shack? It is looking good, man.
Hey, you got some
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
PD, put the guns down!
I'm good.
I didn't even
LSPD,
shoot!
Put the guns
I'm good.
down!
I had an interview
I didn't
today,
even shoot.
and it went well enough that later on they rang me back and offered me the position.
I got caught in the crossfire.
I'm in a very good mood.
All I saw was you guys fucking shoot.
I weren't shooting.
Sparkly's still ill. What's it for? Chief Sexy Bastard for Hertfordshire. Hey, baby. No, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Apologies for being a bit late coming online, baby. I was talking to people. No, it's working at a... I can't say online. I'll text you later and tell you. Yeah, it's a retail thing though. Just sales assistant, nothing special. When do I not? When do I not? Actually, I've got one for you. I'll send it to you now, which I thought was really funny. I was going to put the D&D group, but I didn't want to offend people, so hang on. There you go. I've just sent it to you. Oh. Okay, that was quite long. Hi Claire, how are you? How's Tings? How's my lover? I'm good. Good. I had a job interview today and I got the job, so I'm very good. You're in North Wales. Well, someone's got to be, I suppose. Woot! Oh, I haven't heard Woot for fucking donkey's years. I miss Woot. I miss stuff like that. What job? Oh, selling cannabis to school children in the town, which is quite a lucrative business. Liam got me the position. Shoop de whoop. Okay, now. Showing your age there, man. North Wales, so you're there to see Dad, I'm guessing? Oh, right. Let me switch over to game mode. Just realised. Sitting here talking to you lot. Right. So this is where we left off. I did do a reload because I made a mistake. So we are just back in this position. Say hi to Steve for me. It's been a long time since I've seen him. I hope he's well. Hey, I play a game because it's fun. None of these daft challenges and shit. I've seen other Twitch streamers do it. I'm going to complete Elden Ring with one hand or with just a straw on the keyboard and the straw's on my fucking nose. Shit. Why? Just play the fucking game. Good. Oh, Frosty Tools has got your number. Well, this is it. This is it. I tried doing it, but my nuts don't go that far. Ugh. Right, so we went through this. Distended testicles. The bane of getting old. Possibly. Well, in a minute we know they still work, otherwise Sparkly One wouldn't be up the duff, I suppose. Much to my surprise, it's still functional. Well, part of it is, I guess. Still in my prime. And more like Optimus Prime in Transformers the movie when he just turns grey and dies. That's how I feel most of the time. Perfect little pepper. Wow. Okay. Thanks for that, baby. Jesus Christ.
Grovel before the true power of humanity.
It's really bad. Like, seriously bad. This thing could do a fuck ton of damage. No armor there. Shit. All of you over here. You can't go there. Fuck. Oh, you stay there. Fuck it. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's really bad too.
Shields me.
Yeah, that's really bad. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, sandwich. Big dopey fuck. He does care, baby. Bear with me a second, boys and girls. What sounded like Saruman? Fuck.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Wow, that was awesome.
Doubt is for the weak.
Hold on, you fucking twat. Oh, that was Abelard, I think.
Who, if not me? On it.
There's a slight echoey feeling because the warp veil degradation is really fucking high because all these creatures are from the warp.
I'll make it happen. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Nice.
I'll see to it personally.
Hey, Raw, how you doing, buddy?
That's good. Well, there's the town I was heading towards. Good start.
It's as good as done.
Do you want to jump onto our one then, Mitch?
I am very well. Very well. Thank you. Just trying not to get my ass fucking handed to me considering all of Chaos has decided to send.
Follow my lead. Victory is imminent. Indeed. An exemplary strike.
Yes.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
I am your blade and shield.
Okay, so it's her turn.
The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail.
This is not going to be an easy fight.
Trust me. As honor ordains. The shadows will see it done.
Bear with. So it's Jessica being Jessica. Those ones. Yeah. Got to do it properly. Properly, you spastic. Oh my fucking god. You do that in a few years she'll be able to vote. We're fucked.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. killing brings me no pleasure.
Should go with it. That's good. Please give me another one. Yeah. Oh, got another one. No more? Yes.
As honor ordains.
That's good. The trouble is with pink horrors is that when you kill them they turn to blue horrors. 2 blue horrors. So, yeah. This fucker I'm worried about, but at least we got rid of the big dude. Your dodge is pretty good. Oh, okay, so she's got several abilities that don't require...
Trust me. I shall not fail.
Nice. Right, buffs everyone and debuffs bad guys. Well, in this area anyway.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Move that this fucker down. I am concerned though. What will happen when I do?
My vow is to serve. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
Nice. That was a fuck ton of damage, my friend. I like it. Yep, that's fine. Right, you should be able to kill that now. That's the 2 big guys down. He's going to split into 2. Okay.
For the throne's glory.
Won't have to worry about anything after all.
I won't object to it.
This is not going to be.
But of course, your reckoning is due.
Sweet. And he's down. Fuck you. Hell yeah.
Throne take you.
Oh, failed degradation's at 100%. That's really, really bad. I forgot to... Right, bear with me a second, I'm about to kill my children. I'll mute the mic so you don't hear screams. But if you see any blood, don't worry about the authorities. The kids will be gone before they get here. So by that wasn't the kids, it was Oreo beating the shit out of Kiwi, which is random. Slammed into the back of my door. Well, that's irritating. Oh, I can shoot you with a bolt for some reason. Oh, no, I can't. Did you miss?
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, better.
I'll do it.
Hello, Archie. How are we? I hope you're well.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Get my arse handed to me. Actually, I'm not. To be honest, it's not too bad. Take
On
him out.
it.
He's going to split into two.
Your end was inevitable.
Like that.
Who if not me? I'll see to it personally. It's as good as...
That's how we do it. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Oh god, the amount of pistachios. I
At
didn't
your
know there was
beck
such a
and
thing.
call. Victory is imminent. Indeed, I took care of this one. It will be done. I will do my duty. One view at a time.
Go. Have it.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
As honor or death is a blessing.
All done. Ah. There we go.
As the tenets demand. As honor ordains.
One more. Ah, you fucker. She can't do anything. There we go. Sorry, phone what's up going on. Tailoring. Right. Been texted by the kids. Quite satisfied. My business on Kiev again is concluded. It is time to return to the mission that brought you to the industrial world. Yeah, killing everything. Anything else? Get audience when we return to the ship. Fine. I must.
I always have
Okay,
a backup
that fight
plan.
wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Well, we've been everywhere else, if I remember rightly. There is when they're salted. So, I got the amount of salted pistachios. You're going to feel that tomorrow. Your ass is going to be like a fucking Gatling gun. I need to go that way, so... Pistachios are the ones that you got to take the shell off. Is that pistachios?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, that annoys me. It's too much work. Just do pistachios without the shell. I'd eat them. By the fucking kilo.
Is there money to be made?
Possibly. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I've eaten one once. Yeah, bad guy. Over there. This is gonna hurt. So we've got to take that fucking thing out and all these bastards.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't know if it's straight into combat. Oh, didn't think so. Fabricator sensor Cubis Dolphin. Upon noticing you, Cubis Dolphin straightens. You hear the clanging and groaning of metal as if the pistons and bearings of the fabricator sensors augmented body are fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech. You! The probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line is negligible. The primordial truth guards me in my work, then why is it this variable has yet to be eliminated? A gross misconception common among primitive minds. Your existence is but a statistical error that will soon be corrected. Steel equations destined to serve designs of truth. Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics? Those are mere shells. True perfection fills them when they're instilled with a spark of life and right purpose to bring their wrath upon the heads of apostates. once this army is assembled, but why waste words? You will see for yourself a modicum of the splendour that is in store for the Cronus expanse. Oh, that. Fabricator sensor straightens his back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum, as if some powerful turbines, followed by heavy footsteps and the grinding of metal against metal. Oh, there's two of them. What the fuck is it? Fabricator sensor lets out a binaric trill. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the Cronus expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels, so that his very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primal truth united in the might of the new Kiev Gamma and perish. Accept this new sacrifice sacred.
I will exterminate every last one of you.
I have a sneaky suspicion this is going to be a bitch of a fight.
Just a minor setback.
I do like it when they shoot their own.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
This is Corruptive Mechanica, Chaos Mechanicus.
As the Emperor commands.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Vengeance will be swift.
Right, let's see what you're like.
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
On it. The best defense is a good offense.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
Come on, Everlard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
But you
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
That's what I want.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done.
Good boy.
Indeed.
Death comes in silence. The shadows will see it done. As honor ordains. As the tenets demand. Trust me.
Got one more.
I shall not fail. My blade whispers your name.
Right, so it's these three and that little dude there, which is fine.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Not so nice.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh, I dodged the fucker. Motherfucker! Who the hell do you think you are?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
We'll grab a shot. That's what you get, motherfucker. There's somewhere to hide.
Let's make some opportunities.
Dude. Right. Try and take this camp out.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not, should have thought twice before crossing me? The best defense is a good offense. It's as good as done.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Good girl.
Brings me no pleasure.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Alright. All damage dealt can be used by damage every time affected. No, that's shit.
Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
do.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call. I will do right. For von Valentius. At your beck and call. It will be done. Reduced to dust. Indeed. I'm not interested. It will be done. At your beck and call. One fewer target.
That was actually really easy. I was really thinking it'd be quite scary. Yeah, fucked you up. Really. Wait.
I always keep my options open.
Hello. Sharp pain pierces your head and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning, you feel a wave of nausea, your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In that same moment, the manufactorum surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash and grey shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears you see it, a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. No one on the crew, awareness test succeeded. You squint and wipe away the tears, and for the moment your vision clears. Before you stands a mighty giant clad in dark power armour, lavishly adorned with bas-reliefs of snarling demonic silhouettes and punctured with prayer skulls. Lovely. 2 braziers are mounted behind his shoulders, burning with unnatural blue flames and emitting thick black smoke that curls and twists upward like a funnel. Behind the giant you catch a brief glimpse of a crumpled figure bound in chains. Warriors in human eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Uralon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze toward this sacrilege. And what do I see? Another lackey of the corpse emperor. He's not wrong. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around to die down somewhat. That's nice. The very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. I am the sovereign of Kievagama. This is my world, not a dominion of chaos. Oh, clinging to illusions will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. The mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth or decorating the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kievagama, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of the truth, a fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. Where are we? This is the bridge that connects our minds, created by the will of my slave, whose fate you should be envying. The Psyker is useful enough to me to be left alive, you less so. I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans, the warrior from my legion, the fabricator censor. You think of their deaths as a triumph, however, it is but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals, there are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Reveling your victory, it will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Conrad Voigtveer sought to obtain. By defying the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Empyrean, he was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who would do the work of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true God's favour instead? Do you wish to present the corpse relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance? I should try. Yeah, conquering the weakness and pain, straining every muscle in your body, you slowly rise to your feet, straighten, and stare Urulon straight in the eye. He smiles, but there is no mirth in his eyes. Only malicious curiosity, the kind which one looks at an insect with its wings torn off. This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word-bearers. Oh, is that what you are? Well, in that case, Lord Gar's got a lot to answer for. You were there on Ryked Minoris, and so I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. He has a few words of an unknown tongue over his shoulder, and you feel your head begin being clamped by an unseen vice. Station is familiar, for it's not the first time the shadow of warp sorcery has fallen heavily upon you. You close your eyes and cast aside all thought. Your inner horrors cry out and rise against the will of another. A gust of wind sweeps Urson's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the manufacturer leave behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. Evan looks you over worriedly, then sighs in cantankerous relief. That was a close call. For the sake of holy terror, if I had lost a second rogue trader in such a paltry span of time, my only option would have been to shoot myself out of unending shame. I sensed the presence of another psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally, then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. You at least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? It was a Chaos Space Marine. One of the traits of the Imperium. I don't think it was he who touched your mind. I wouldn't have had the strength to go up against a psychic from the ranks of those monsters. He might have forced some mortal to do his bidding. Perhaps it was through the same hapless medium that you sensed the depths of his henchmen. Slitzman frowned. Such indescribable power to have reached out to your mind at such a distance. He said something about Theodora, about how my blood in my veins will lead you to serve chaos. Mr. Argento has been watching all of this intently, grows pale and makes the sign of the Aquila to ward off evil. Henry stares at you with surprise or anger. You don't know that he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorise later. But they're both so grumpy that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. My territory around you looks the same as before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue your journey through the darkness. Right, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go on take a quick break so I can have a wee and get ads out of the way, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I will see you shortly. Welcome back, kids. There's some random shouting from somewhere else. Right. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint fox signals from the periphery indicates that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. Sacred machines on hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's hulls. Fate of Kiev Gamma hangs in a balance. Ancient machinery times 3, purify and restore Kiev Gamma no matter cost. Restore the manufactorium in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wounded planet to a merciless purge. The servants of the Genestealer heeded the call and began to assemble a holy crusade to purify Kiev Gamma. It took much time and effort to root out every tenet of corruption out of the darkest corners of it. Well, that's fine. Cursed boots. I want that. Okay, let's go back to the bridge and see what's what. Bear with me. Apologies, it was Liam shouting Dutch for some reason. He's playing Red Dead Redemption 2. He's watching some sort of cutscene. Dutch! That's one trading post and course of progress. Complete contract. Cannot complete contract. Can complete contract. Okay. The corruption of hidden genestealer cults has permeated the Cronus expanse. The contagion is dangerous to all worlds. Its source must be discovered. Okay. To Hendrix. Right. Techpriest by the cogitator nods curtly. The sacred mechanism is awake and ready to receive your request. Techpriest connects the data slate to the cogitator's drive with such care as if he's holding the greatest of treasures. The servo motors hum as they begin to stir, and lines of text on the vid screen swiftly replace one another. I'm not reading that, it's gibberish. The great mechanism has transformed the secret data into a format that you can comprehend without the assistance of a servant of the Omnissiah. Techpriest retrieves the data slate from the heart of the cogitator, holding it with both hands and passes it to you. Data bank decryption procedure has been completed without complication. The Techpriest stops short. The green light of his visor fixed on the cogitator's vid screens flicker nervously. Strings of numerical code begin appearing with frightening speed. This time the numbers are interspersed with words you can understand. Those words form legible sentences. Riptap got the instant that which destroyed, changed everything. The instant became the starting point. The instant breathed life and marked the beginning of all. It marked the beginning of Nomos. It created Nomos. Techpriest, now alarmed, is tapping the keys on the control panel. His binaric prayer gives way to distressing whispering. Unacceptable deviation, violation of sacred protocols, possibility of tech heresy. Omnissiah, shield us from all heresy. few moments later, vid screen darkens and flickers to life. Input prompt. Non-OS. Yeah, this is a mystery to me. If this mechanism truly is tainted, then could it be? Techpriest mechadendrate. It is anxiously of the control panel. If heresy truly has taken hold of this machine spirit and scorned the omnicize every tenet, then the spirit's madness could be such that it's chosen a name for itself, but that is nothing more than a hypothesis. The imperfections of Vox transmissions make the tech priest's voice sound even more worried. A catastrophic mistake, a heinous violation of the purity of the hallowed code. This mechanism is touched by heresy, branded and tainted by it. Now the machine spirit produces code as before. That was Liam, if you could do it. And yet, Lord Captain, heed my plea. All operations on this machine must be halted until the engine seal prime is inspected. The tech priest bows guiltily as mechanical voice becomes hollow and ejected. My knowledge is insufficient to cleanse the code of this mechanism. I will inform the esteemed engine seal prime this disturbing development, and he has the power to expel the heresy from this corrupt machine spirit. What just fucking happened? No. Right, there's that many of them, they're not that special, so... I think we don't have limited inventory space in this game, so... Buy shit. Thank you kindly. Already there, but I'm not fine. Your stuff's pretty shit. Why would anyone? Oh, that. Oh, that's not bad, but 21's a bit much. Yeah. Fine. Okay. I'll talk to Heinrichs in a minute, because I know full well we've got a couple of quests we haven't done yet. Pretty sure Heinrich will make us go. We need to go to the plasma drive chambers. Pretty sure Heinrichs will advance us to chapter 3, maybe. And there's still quests for chapter 2 to do, so I'm not sure if I can do them retroactively or not. So like from the Furnace Masters, Iho stick reveals his surprised but amiable expression. His lip is split with a fresh bruises blossoming his cheekbone. Lord Captain, didn't expect to see you in this compartment. You're out a stroll, taking in the sights of your domain. The blue glow of plasma is especially striking at this time of the watch. The most mawkish infernus I've ever met, Master Montek. A burly man in coveralls furrows his bushy eyebrows. His sparse hair stands on end. Your lordship, welcome. I'm Shift Forum Niji. In charge of this section. If you need anything, I'm here to help. His face. Force's baton is pretty sturdy, but not as thick as the skull of a hard-boiled infernus. I have to give it to Jocasta. Her officers earn their reputation. Earn their rations. They club you good. Keep still building equipment at bulkheads. If I find the scoundrels, I tear their hands off and send them for servitorization. The shift form of France. Some kind of sedition I didn't know. If you see one of these, let me know. We'll try and find these artists. I think some bulkheads, crates, doors. I just assumed it was a mark of some small clan. Many voids and mark their workplaces with family symbols. Carrying out a routine drive inspection. The regulations require scheduled checks to make sure the insulation isn't weakened and sensors that haven't been tampered with, and the reactor isn't about to blow up anytime soon. Strange that the senior officers conducting inspection alone. According to regulations, there should be an entire squad of Inferni and the personal presence of the Infernus Master necessary only in emergencies. Are you really here? Found me out, have you? I'm not really a battery reactor. I had a rumour that you'd gone to investigate the plasma drive chamber, so I thought I'd make sure everything went smoothly. Bug on my fucking... Fuck off. Your lordship is accustomed to associate with people of your rank or officers at the very least, but here this place is home to voidfarers of simple manners whose clan customs may be unfamiliar to you. A voidfarer of simpler manner furrows his brow. Our customs are decent ones, Master One Take. I'd rather boil myself in plasma than anything happen to the Lord Captain. No offence, Niji, but if you can find even 3 people in this bay who can give a report without turning the air blue, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. You're a good bunch. I'd hate to see you insult his lordship with some foolishness and not even realise it. Can I out your lordship? Feel free to ask old Niji any questions you may have. He knows the plasma drive chamber at the back of his hand. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
I am registering 137 violations of the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation here. Initializing enumeration. 1. Keep the screw thread as your augmetic eye.
Look at a faded symbol on one of the tiles, a serpent and a star. There appears to be someone's stash behind it, but the stash is... That's already there.
Let us not dawdle.
Thank you. Cling sound of servitors clawed docks and the mechanism begins to inform the necessary information.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Call the cargo there. Okay. I'll have that, thanks. This. Esteemed techpriest Altar, this is unacceptable. For the 10th time, you've sent us the same faulty servitors. It's been over 2 weeks, we still can't raise a lift that's stuck between our platform and platform 92M, all because your servitors, blah blah blah.
Keep your wits about you. What do we have here?
Also received, need more.
This is intriguing. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That's everything. Sneaky suspicion there's going to be a fuck ton of combat there. Uh, 5 hours pass. Running for you is an ungainly build, a stubborn jaw, and a heavy gaze. He looks no different from any other worker in this compartment, except for the tattoo on his forearm is designed only a worm devouring a star. One of the Infernus workers holding the web were taken from the prisoner, exactly like the one that was in the cache. Weapon, hand it over. What you saw, keep it to yourself. Your cooperation with the enforcers will be noted. Pigment of the tattoo looks fresh, standing out starkly against the colour of skin, which means it's a very recent addition. You look closely, notice a pair of scars at the base of his neck, suspiciously reminiscent of an almost healed bite. To any of that, let's see what he has to say. Who is this man? Shuf Gali, servant of the Blessed Lathe. Too diligent. No ranking worker, easily replaceable, no apparent signs of mutation. Bear with. It's a piece of work right enough, but it's no fuel compartment fire, more like a sparking cogitator. I've got nothing to say to you, heretics. Calling me a heretic. And I'll be Lord Captain, please. Or me. I'll be happy to oblige. You're a false believer, a fake captain. You're leading people into the gloom of heresy away from salvation. Okay, don't know what she did to him, but prisoner's ready to cooperate, Your Lordship. Whom do you serve? Anubius. But no one gets that reference. The cult of the Ravenous Star, the true believers, the righteous, the purest congregation, they who hear the songs of his angels. Many-armed Emperor. Genetic cults, covert clans, cliques and sects that all share one common trait, Xenos infestation. Things pass themselves off as ordinary people, as rebel or preachers, corrupting new groups. They pray to their unholy idol, which they often refer to as the many-armed emperor. They create ever-growing families and produce offspring. Hideous at first, but with each new generation more and more human in appearance, and then they rise up. Genestealers, Grumpy. That is what his enemies of humanity are called. When such a creature bites its victim, it injects its gene into the body and dominates their mind. Or, more accurately, it binds it to the shared mind of the brood. The victim undergoes no visible change, but their offspring will carry their brand of inhuman nature. Bestial maws, extra limbs, or something worse at times, horrific genetic outliers. However, the cult makes sure to keep any of their kind with a natural appearance out of sight. After several generations, the mutants become practically indistinguishable from humans. When something their genes once more begets fully developed xenos capable of beginning the cycle of infestation anew. Xenos have more arms than normal, they twist to pervert our faith. Okay. The likely reason is that it helps them blend in. They hide their heresy behind the veil of normality. Just one more cult like so many others. Moreover, it's possible that they indeed see their deity that way. Such cults have been known to describe their grotesque Xenos masters as beautiful during interrogations. Monsters are angels to them, and the God Emperor's worshippers are heretics. Lower decks have plenty of dark corners for Xenos to lie in wait. Commoners are too dull-witted and spineless to find a threat before it's too late, and at the same time they're dull-witted and spineless enough to serve as cannon fodder to be thrown at the cult's enemies when net rising begins. Poor are less likely to pay attention to strange behaviours and disappearance. Even if someone sees a genetic monster, they will chalk it up to a bad case of mutation. Meanwhile, the cult attracts the weak and injured, easy prey for their indoctrinators. In other words, it makes for a convenient staging ground. Their end goal is always mutiny. They can prepare for many generations, accumulate weapons and numbers until one day they attack. That day is their day of revelation. The hypothesis of their profane faith. They think that on that day their blasphemous star children will descend from the void and elevate their worshippers. Creatures that infest the first victim act as scouts for Xenos race known as Tyranids. Fuck. After creating a genestealer cult, the scout evolves into something more complex, an entity they call the Patriarch. The collective mind of the brood becomes a psychic beacon for the Tyranids, a beacon that marks the planet as vulnerable. Once the Xenos fleet approaches the infected world, rebellion begins. The cult strikes the world's defenders in the back, whilst the Xenos devour all life on the planet. The cult's true believers certainly do not find the ascension they were promised. Instead, they will become a biosource. Food. If I should prepare for the worst, the cult could have been operating on a ship for a long time, in which case it may already have a small army at its disposal. I'm talking about infiltrators with a semi-human appearance. Such cults command strong, fast monstrosities whose claws tear through metal like paper. Psychically attuned mutants linked to the brood's collective mind. Specialised abominations and elite specimens at the top of the cult's hierarchy. Enemies dangerous and has many faces. How did they recruit you? Infection. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've already covered this. This is a pawn, a mindless tool. Brainwashed to fortune submission. He's not even a distributor of ideology. He was merely fed the rudiments, and without trusting him with anything important, they sent him out to serve and die. Death, yours. Fake captain. Yeah, well. I wouldn't say his improved weapons are that much better than fighting with bare hands, but until we're done with the clean-up, every enforcer will carry a combat knife fit for cutting through the nets. Dynastic crypt. The family have infiltrated the crypt, holding the bodies of the worthiest servants of the dynasty. None is allowed inside save the Lord Captain's personal retinue, and they did. But how? The crypt's defensive impenetrable. Vile scum, with your permission, I'll throw out the airlock. I doubt it'll be any further use. Yeah, go for it. To be far more useful than expected, you must have been in the cult only a short time, and his psychic connection to his brethren has not taken root in his mind. No amount of torture would loosen his tongue otherwise. Things are progressing too smoothly. I don't like it.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, so where are we going? rear. Oh. And a crypt. Head to rest of the ship's crypt. Members of House von Valencius and our loyal subjects were given the honour of accompanying their rogue traders beyond the grave. Wonderful.
Let us not dawdle.
To you. Leave me, guardian spirits, to come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the desolate crypt and disturbed the peace of the dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage. Hand-shaped panel opens and the altar of unsealing. The panel is lined with sharp spikes. Lord Captain, I require your blood, of course. The crypt will not open without the rogue trader's unique signature. Protect his children who carry forth his cleansing flame. Hear the roar of chainsaws and the bellow of water guns for Ares' voice. Oft do I preach clemency to noble officers, but this I say to you now, lay aside pity and show no mercy. Show no mercy. Argenta's face brightens in anticipation of battle and her eagerness spreads to the forces. Master at arms, are your people ready? Ready before your lordship. They are incensed by profane intrusion, eager to exterminate and menace before the eyes of our departed ancestors. Our forces will secure the side sections of crypt to prevent any flanking attacks. Okay. Paddle's mechanical teeth sting your flesh and you feel your blood trickling down the small ducts until it was bowed. You hear a click of the crypt's doors open with a piercing creak. Beyond them you see nothing but darkness. Sacrilege, the hallowed crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose. This was done on purpose, I'm sure of it. I'll come as expected. Vanguard provided the Lord Captain with Illuminator Survey Skull, which gives a surprisingly easy smile and bows. Take care, your lordship, and watch out for dark corners. Move out. House von Valencius.
For the Emperor! I'll show you how it's done. Moving out.
Go, go, go!
Bye. Your lordship, wait, there's been a burst compartment and stopped short while he sees the open doors. Damn it, I'm late. I meant to report an act of sabotage. I've cut off the Promethean supply to the crypt's light. You're walking into an ambush. I feel like we underestimating enemy. The forces have already done it once. I am the Infernus Guild. We're joining this fight. If you would have us to get inside the aberrations, you'd have had to make a passage for themselves somewhere in the crypt's perimeter. No one knows the maintenance tunnels better than us. We can find this breach and attack the enemy from the rear. I doubt a few workers armed with axes and torches will make much of a difference, but we'd be honoured to die in your name. Arm yourself properly. As in who's wielding it? The Infernus Guild is banned from taking up arms. Our clan is branded because our ancestors were rebels. The station where we originally hailed from once rose against Lady Theodora's predecessor. The traitors were killed and the rest of the station was left stranded in the void to die without air or water. Out of those who repented, the rogue trade selected 1,000 who were allowed on board. The spared people became the Infernus Guild. Repairmen, firefighters, those who bear the brunt of any disaster and are the first to die. That was our penance. It's been centuries and we still be dying, not just because our duty demands it, but because we atoned for what our ancestors did. The enforcers keep reminding us about it, and if they see an armed Infernus, they'll execute them on the spot. Such was the Lord Captain's will. I know we're dead ask, your lordship. We wouldn't have had to explain. I swear it, those who die today will die smiling, for today's a great day for our people. Yeah, come on, I want to get on with that. I should have absolve them of their sins. Such is my power.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright, lots of fighting against genestealers. Fucking lovely. At least I've got a torch, eh? It's been blocked to cut off all possible escape routes for heretics and forces alike. It will not be open until your victory has been secured.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Any bad guys? Eagle pistol shells are scattered across the floor. They do not belong in this realm of tranquil glory. We are rogue traders, and ours is a rare destiny, yet still we remember those who once walked at our home. Once walked at our side who served us, whom we honoured.
Keep your wits about you. I always have a backup plan.
These bones of the dead should be serving the living. They could be used in rites or divinations, or as amulets. Why are they here, gathering dust, and concealed from people's eyes?
This statement is true. The remains could be usefully processed into corpse search, and the premises refitted to house the vessel's systems.
Money to be made.
God gives it something, clicks behind it, some of the darkened passage opens with a rumbling groan.
This could be an opportunity.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Let us not dawdle. Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's 100 different names who go to description to all who made the highest sacrifice for dynasty and paid their life. Honour and name, I will remember you. Of course, installed recently. Scripture reads here: Arch militant Mort keeps his eternal vigil, protecting in death the one thing he cannot protect in life.
I always keep my options open.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Victor is gone. Fresh pools of blood and bile fluid drip down to some deep grooves in the floor. Left by monstrous claws.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Spooky. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
Repent or perish!
Weak asses. Oh, fuck me.
Advancing. Request approved.
Done that earlier. Bugger.
Running binary code. The Omnisire condemns you.
I'll do it. Guided by faith! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally. Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust me.
I want to know about banging noises.
As the tenets demand. Come, the other side awaits. Trust me.
Thought so.
I shall not fail.
Endure. Only the faithful will ascend. Prepare the way for ascension!
Oh, not good. Fuck!
Cleanses the body.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. On it. Another enemy down.
I think we missed the dude I was shooting at.
I'll make it happen.
Here it is, man. That's all right.
Who if not? I'll see to it personally.
Someone else can do this. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Away!
We'll rule the stars themselves. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust! Indeed. One fewer target. My place is at the fore. At your beck and I took care of this one.
God, I'm not fucking up at all.
Victory is imminent.
That's all right.
One fewer.
I swear they went there a minute ago.
Explorers know one route. Forward. My vow is to serve. Function successfully terminated. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Everyone, step aside. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Well, that's not entirely true anymore.
I'll see our foes obliterated.
The shadows will see it done, as the tenets demand. Death is a blessing.
Silence.
Trust me. I shall not fail. My blade whispers your name.
I don't know how we're going to be able to do this. Should do 2 points of damage.
Trust me.
So it can only be hurt.
The shadows will see it done.
Of psychic attacks, and yeah, I did a psychic attack, and it did 2 points of
As
damage.
the tenets demand.
I've faced worse than this.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. Right, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to pause this and go on my break. I will run ads during the break, so don't disturb us later. And obviously, as always, clips will run. I will be back in a few. Tea and toilet time. See you soon.
Allied destroyer.
Hey! Fucking hell!
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Treacle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You can hear me.
I just cut back again. What's going on? Shitting hell. You gotta clip that. Fucking hell. Clip.
Hello.
I've clipped that.
Allied destroyer.
No! You can't fucking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your faces.
You fucking wait, you little bastard! Fucking wait till my turn!
That's not a happy lady.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck are you... No! No, Santa, please. No, don't... Why? Oh, I'm going there, have I? Are you pointing to it? He is. Fucking hell. Ah, you... Oh! Fuck you!
Minord, Minfilia, and 7 hells. Master Garland?
No mention of me, I notice. Hello.
And you, dear friend.
Oh, dear friend's a bit much, to be fair. Keep your distance, love.
Oh, fucking bastard.
What what do they do?
Kevin, you're gay.
Kevin Mendoza, speak to us.
Oh my god, there's a hole in the back of my underwear. It butt raped me. Can you see that?
Looks like you wet yourself.
Can you see that?
No.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Where's my head?
Bookie, do your thing.
Hey, do you like jazz?
I am toast.
I can't believe that works so well. How does it track your fingers? Oh, that looks so weird.
Gloves on.
Your body's turned.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. No. It's like AI trying to do art.
Got like 20 fingers. Oh,
Oh, that's
yes.
just beautiful. Beautiful. What was that? What was that?
The old man laugh. Yeah.
She's still trying.
No.
How
do I
we got the bunny girl as well.
How do I fucking fight this piano?
No, look. There's a wolf pet woman over here riding a wolf.
Yeah, we put a statue. And then they got this as well.
That's Little Red Riding Hood. There's a rug. Uh-oh. Did you say fuck you in your pee bowl?
I'm glad she said pee bowl and not pee hole.
fuck you in your pee hole with a rusty coat hanger.
Ooh.
Shit.
That laugh.
Extraction complete.
What's that? Did we die?
Did we all die? I don't know.
It looked like it. In the chat box it said we all died.
I think I'm the only one that lived. You did not. No.
Someone didn't make it. Nosy died.
How the fuck did you kill me?
I got to clip that one.
I don't even know.
Ah! I'm fucking lost. Ah! Ah, fuck you! Ah, you can't fuck! Ah, you bastard!
He's singing to me.
He just...
Go away! Ah! I saw his arse cheeks!
Hello!
Nom.
Nom.
Your guts cramp, your stomach churns, and your nerves burn with a pain that would almost be pleasurable were it not so savage.
Stop licking the damn thing!
Hold on, are you ready, Nosy?
Right,
On
ready?
go.
3,
2, 1, go. Oh, fucking hell, I'm slow as shit.
Right,
You
hang
got
on.
all the single ladies? Okay, we'll stop. And then, ready? On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, look at the timing. Oh, look at us all. Yeah.
Oh God, it's Nan again. Hi Nan. I would if I could. Go around the back or the front. Where have your eyeballs gone? Yes? Oh fuck you! Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ, Santa, you're starting to piss me off now, man.
Oh, there's one behind us too.
Yeah. You only just spotted that. You only just spotted that.
Yeah. God damn it.
Why aren't you coming?
What? Oh God.
Rebecca.
Hi. Santa Claus, you fucking asshole. Oh, you fat cunt! You fucking wait till I see you in town tomorrow. Oh, I don't care if you're in your grotto with the fucking elves and all them kids, I'm gonna stab you in the face. Oh. Ooh. Fucking
Fucking wanker.
Lizzie with. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, you hiding?
It's in there. It's in that.
Yeah.
Eat.
Fuck this, I'm having it. I can't open the door. You still.
Who did it kill?
Reza.
Fuck.
We're such brave, honourable men. Throw the woman first. Throw the woman in front of it.
The woman's being attacked. Run away! She's like, let me in the water. No, fuck off. You deal with it.
Push the woman in front of her.
Single one of you.
Oh, that's funny.
Where the fuck are the... Where are the knives?
Why aren't you coming?
Because I don't want to. You scare me. Leave me alone.
Rebecca.
No, Rebecca's not here right now. Okay? Very busy. I've told you before about disturbing me at work.
Rebecca.
No, it's not my name. Not today, anyway. Down here.
Why aren't you coming?
Because I'm...
Oh, fuck! What other tools are there? Whoa!
Fucking. Oh my God. I couldn't quite. help but notice the painting in your room as I accidentally walked in there.
Yeah, that's well, some old comrades.
It was very nice.
I think some of them not with us anymore, sadly, but
that's a shame.
As she talks to herself as you just walk down the stairs.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
He just walked off.
It was an accident.
She's like, she's opening up old wounds here. It's like, oh yeah, there's a picture of all your dead friends there. And she's like, yeah, it's really sad. And you're like, oh, well. I just wander down the stairs. She's like,
just spat my drink out over my laptop.
Ronan walks up the stairs and just casually leans against the wall. Yes, you were saying about
like your dead friend.
Substance to it. There's no bones in them. It's just like
it's so creepy.
But the fingers, that's actually really good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised you could ask. Oh, 10 out of 10. Please do the wind up middle finger. I want to see it, how well it can.
That's impressive.
I like it.
For the sake of chat, this is what Tibor texted me this morning. Where is it? 8:34 AM. In my dream, you peed on me. So the house was on fire and I was asleep. The only way you could think of to wake me up was to pee on me, and you laughed whilst doing so. Strange, I actually felt the warmth from it. I had a sensory deprivation, which is odd. That's what he sent me this morning.
No.
Whoa!
She's in the dress.
Fucking hell.
Outstanding patriotism.
Nice.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, GG boys, GG.
Level up.
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
today, actually. We've leveled up quite a few times.
I'm Space Chief
Oh,
Prime
oh,
plus 2.
yes!
Yeah. Clip that shit.
God, clip it, Nosy, clip it.
It makes you wonder whether they rebalance the...
Allied destroyer.
He's there.
Hey! Fucking hell!
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Treacle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Welcome back, boys and girls. What am I shooting? Seven. Let's try shooting now.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I don't know if I can get in there. Probably not, but...
I'll see to it personally. Who if not?
So...
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call. Indeed. Grey hair, sure hand. Victory is imminent. well struck. I've suffered worse.
This is really bad.
My ears are ringing.
I will end your heresy!
Request approved. Running binary override. My vow is love.
2 damage each fucking time.
Request approved.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
It's like a nice little do anything. Didn't do anything last time. Well,
Let's see to it. Naturally. Let's see to it. But of course.
so you're doing 2 down, I don't get it.
I will leave footprints of scarlet, just as he ordained. Trust me.
On it.
Try and take these fuckers in.
It's as good as done. The best defense is a good offense. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Done, my friend. What did I get?
A tactically sound approach.
Yes, I can.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
There we go.
Moving out! Weather the storm!
Stay vigilant.
Just a minor setback.
The unworthy will be destroyed!
At this point, I might as well just sit here and
As the tactical imperative dictates,
get this.
running binaric override.
They're doing good.
The Omnissiah knows for vulnerability analysis. Successful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Duty prevails. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! I'll do it. You, my Emperor!
For the throne, the Inquisition sends their regards.
Not much else I can do.
Naturally.
I am your blade and shield. As honor ordains.
Hopefully, he'll actually do some damage here, but he has got still 141 hit points with it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, nice.
I shall not fail. Let your soul be purged. Killing brings me no pleasure. Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast.
Sweet. Makes is rather a star. The old man before you resembles a human being, but the scaled, bony growths growing from the bridge of his nose to the top of his bloated, hairless head, the grotesque cheekbones and the black claws on his meaty fingers leave no doubt that this creature is genetic aberration. As in a creaking voice, a black spit sprang from his mouth. You have spilt the blood of the congregation. You offended the purest of his chosen, you heretic. The creature's last word elicits a nervous laugh from the nearby enforcers. The irony of this embodied perversion of the human form, accusing you of heresy, is not lost on them. The confessor whispers a quiet prayer. The master at arms is watching the old man's every move, her lips twisted in contempt. We have this discovery. Cost the guild 68 souls. It was crowded in those tunnels. They set monsters on us, but few things can scare someone who has seen a fire in the arsenal bay. Let's look at your piss on his belt, but says nothing. Men at arms report. Master at arms. Robert's gaze remains trained on the mutant. You notice deep wounds on her chest and shoulder, but she sends no signs of acknowledging her resistance. Strike forces have cleared the side sections of mutants. The freaks fought like madmen. They could not match the skill of the Von Valencius enforcers. Once victory was secured, our pursuit units made sure that none would escape while flameless squads were in the process of purging the crypt. All degenerates confirmed dead. Cursed spawn have disrespected the spirits of the dead, but thankfully they did not have time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is the most outrageous? They sought to despoil Lady Theodora's urn. After Lady Ship's cremation, ashes are made into this magnificent relic, an example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it. Not all know. Tradition demands that Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship systems that require the rotational imprint. Lady Theodora herself once voiced a desire to be turned to a stone. Turn the relic to Lady Theodora's urn. I'll perform the ritual and pray in hopes of eating Lady Theodora's anger. The ashes of the other eminent dead, whose rest was disturbed, will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics, pray for the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity. Well then, let's see what the ringleader has to say. You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of uncaring stars. Your lungs shall become trees of ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor. The old man calls curse after curse down upon you with spiteful satisfaction. I have words to say to you as well, heretic. Every beast akin to you shall perish in the flames of purgation. Their hearts shall burn away and their lungs shall boil until their chests burst. You promised us death, we're already cutting through your vicious spawn. The old man lets out a hateful shriek and starts thrashing like a monster of the walk before a holy image. Go back, make it hard. I've been waiting for this. Suddenly your voice hangs in the air as the steel toe of Saravak's mag boot pulverizes the man's knee and bone shard shred his decrepit flesh like shrapnel. The old man doubles over, but there's no pain or fear, but burning hatred that contorts his face. Go on, torture me, I'll endure it all. My time may be up, but you're all doomed. I will gladly spit the words of truth in your face, and they will burn you like acid. Death I will ascend to the host of pure voices, and I will await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children. And I heard of the pure, blah blah blah. Yep. So the completely human-like appearance, high status in the cult. I believe we're looking at a so-called Magus, a psychically gifted genestealer cultist. The cult's elite, and Magus' speciality is recruitment and subjugation. What are you? Mutants or Xenos? It's becoming great grimace. We are pure. We are the congregation, children of many armed emperors, genetic purification of existence, blah blah blah. You will never understand. You're inferior flesh. Yeah. Pascal's visor flashes scarlet, growing bright with every word. This statement is false. Only the true flesh is perfect. You're a scrap of ignorant meat. This vaunted genetic perfection, which you are not, will be ground into nothing by the cogs of the Omnisire. The old man shrinks and hisses. His face is bathed in the red light of the visor, itself framed by the shadows of writhing mechadendrites. Who is the many-armed emperor, the true god? Why did you make home? None wander in here. We are free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act. That is why I ordered the pure to son of the walls of your bone vaults and make this place a sanctuary of the congregation. You glance at the gaping hole in the adamantine bulkhead. It is almost unbelievable that mutants are able to make a hole like that. It would require truly powerful industrial equipment and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. I see why so many inspectors and adjacent departments have had accidents. I've had enough. Hang this carry on. His face twisted in rage, and his milky eyes bulge. He hisses, "The many-eyed emperor cometh. The true god shall avenge us, and when he does, I will laugh." Yeah. Statue towers over the broken urn, against a confident bulge, his challenging nose, blah blah blah. Bio dagger, blood burn. One of the wall seems to grin the broken teeth as Mocha don't descend, so it's possible to hold that without Austrian tools. Dump remains on the floor and they connected a water pump to the sarcophagus into a cistern. They once belonged to the first road trader at Household Valencia's merciless time to erase their name from the stone. When it was shattered, give the defenders a better field of fire. The container supplies ammunition, bandages, like that, so there's pile on top of the bones. Lovely.
Is there money to be made?
Really got to run all the way back. No, totally good. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Corruption of hidden juice to the cult from it crowd spans. Okay, blah blah blah. Oh, so close. Nice weapon. It's not a power weapon. Is it a power weapon? Exotic. Bow projectile. Exotic. Glass. Flamer. Plasma. Very heavy fire. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, quite a lot to do. Protected advantage every hit score on enemies. she's pretty much got everything. Pretty much it. Look at chain weapon. Fuck it, man. Right, now, before I forget. This one. Much better. Oh, I could do with that. But I'll give you this. By the way, apparently go. And the flamer. No. Yeah, that's not bad. Sword wise, that's a two-handed weapon. We've got a force sword for you. Yeah, bad. Staff of blood. Charm. Bow actually. With fiery stuff. Precise last pistol is shit. Much better. Go with that. Yeah. Do with it. 6 to 8 is shit. Good, but I'm not sure if you can use it. Is the needle pistol's better, and so is the faux hammer. Yeah, we got a 12 to 24. Ty regretting to take Miranda to the bookstore. What did you just fucking change? $70 to $20. Ugh. That's much better. save it quickly because I'm going to talk to what's his face now. Find him. Where are you? Ah. There he is.
To what do I owe this visit? The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them. As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse, but those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed, or receiving protection from above. Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places. We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head. I need to confirm the reports from my agents. According to them, one of the cult's leaders is in the Kiava Gamma segment, an industrial world within the dominion of the Von Phalantius dynasty. I hope you won't impede my investigation. As you wish. More than. The data we retrieved is already in the hands of the Inquisition, in the custody of those who can extract the secrets of the future from the claws of chaos. The sacrifices made to the Cogitator will not have been for nothing. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased. However, there is something I must tell you. Back there, at the Cogitator, my decision to let it complete its operation allowed me to... I can't even find words, to perceive something of what is to come. You deserve to know this. The cult is threatening the worlds within your protectorate, after all. I could choose to think of it as an echo of the past, or a specter of the future, but that's not it. Warp sorcery joins stretches of time together, violating the accepted sequence and flow of events. I heard a resonance of the person behind the cult. I faced demons more than once before, but this? I couldn't have imagined such a concentration of evil and corruption. I am convinced that one of the greater demons is behind the cult of the Final Dawn.
Great.
Beware the day when that demon finds a way to appear in this world. I touched the corruption of the archenemy. Did you honestly think the experience could somehow be a pleasant one? Psychers, even sanctioned ones, even those who have performed all the rituals, passed all the initiations, we are all gateways to forces hostile to humanity. I survived a difficult battle on Kiava Gamma, one that was invisible to others and potentially fatal for myself. My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information. Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
I want to know what that fucking failed test was. Hang on.
To what do I owe this visit? More? Weed? How? I could choose to think I touched the corruption of...
Now you are gonna fucking tell me. I don't care if I'm safe scumming at this point. I need to know.
To what do I owe this visit? More? How? I could choose to think of it. I touched the corrupt...
You'll tell me. Hungry. Just in case you wanted to know that.
To what do I owe this visit? I could choose to... No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. I was operating the machine created by the servants of the archenemy, and in doing so, I attracted the attention. When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eye gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only. My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Center. Thank you for finding the time for our conversation. Since the day of my initiation as an Indeed. You can't. The first step. Gladly. I do. Picture. Once. Like many. When I arrived on Holy Terror and was... Picture. Once. No. To be honest, such as? The cults. As for the... We discuss... As you wish. The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of set...
Yeah, not much. Okay. From the received a message from Dargonus. The noble house expressed their gratitude for restoration of trade routes between the remaining von Valencius planets, expressed their deepest condolences for the loss of the worlds that did not survive these dark times. In addition, Governor Rose Stream sent a private message to your lordship and humbly asked the road trader for an audience, so I may deliver it. Captain, permission to report. Your wise Lex mechanics have analysed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The reign of the von Valencius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What's more, bringing footfall to heel. Strengthen your position as a road trader. Lady Theodora would be glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. While such a resounding triumph, Dargonus, as the capital word of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honourable Theodora von Valencius. There will be a reception, as well as the noble guests. Distinguished road trader Kelly Scale and Incendiary Chorder will be in attendance. It will be a great honour for Dargonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. So it's just to know your opinion on 2 matters related to ceremony arrangements, the first of which, what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. This is now 2. The poor be fed and fuel cells how they need. My reign will be on that. Execute every known embezzler, scandal, and con man. Abelard deserves this place. Now what? Mascot's voice pointing out his Vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether it is nothing more than static or expression of some emotion, understandable only to the tech priest himself. Grumpy. Following the undersized guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing sub-optim relates with the recent operations of the ship systems, subsequently proposing an appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Initiate an exposition. With the undersized blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjective analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of ship systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms in the ship's log. Following conclusion, this vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed followed by a complementary ritual. This will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we'll be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature. What kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the importance it has shown its abomination of tech heresy, but to help us purge the ship of its unhallowed presence. My gratitude now, I take close with the preparations for the covenant at once. I'm going to do it now. Despite the resounding hum of tech priest words of prayer, the bridge feels unnaturally quiet. Yeah. sad. Nomos. Intrusion, analysing lockout, analysing prevention. So. Hello. Okay. Hello. None of us are glad to be speaking. None of us are here, none of us have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? None of us, we're none of us. What is us? We don't really want to answer, we want to know too. Machine spirit, Nomos do not know, Nomos do not know themselves. Do silence Pascal, Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. Sometimes some people, Nomos can do many things, we don't always know what or how. We do not know we can make sense until now. Good stop. Make sure. Nomos von Valencius, we are your blood. Okay. I was just sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Actually, frightening the weight in the measurements. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked you to guard you against your doom. All pledge operations were probability during our escape from the Riken system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit and the part about protecting. Was it during the cultist attack? We did everything to please you. Why? What do you for us now? I'm trying to understand you. Yes, almost did that. Are you angry? Only wanted to understand and see how things worked. Oh, it's good to be. I was there, I was thinking, do you want to see? Yeah, why not? Whoops. Do it again. It to be perhaps a password listed by the key to set him up. Okay. Right. So I've got a. I think that will be the quest that takes us to chapter 3 then. Enough. So let's talk to people.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I have enjoyed your...
Very well then. Okay. Box mark. Where am I getting this information from? Lord Captain's data card. In the vault. Access. I don't want to see the ancestry records. I'm not going for all that, that's pointless. When do I get all of them in here? What happens if I do that? Fair enough. Fucking hell. Innocent people were executed because he decided to pull a prank on his sister. God, I love the fucking Imperium. Controlled self-drowning. Okay. Pascal, why have you climbed into my bathtub? Oh, everyone else sits down and stuff. Pascal just gets in. She'll probably get in. No? You've done it. them. I guess so. Well-deserved rest. Oh, that was fun. I'm squelching now. Right. So who's left to talk to? Vera. Abelard.
Lord Captain? No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that. Lord Captain.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity. And chance. Chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help. I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Hope for the best.
Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will. Of course. Always at...
Emblem, personal name. Diary. Incident. Personalization's name will continue. Woodsman, handwritten letter with a seal. Tech blight. Fucking really. Fine. $51 inside. No waste to the room station. That's the master of ceremony. Lectures of me. She's going to always discover the planet is evolving. Room not explored. I wish to see you in the sacred crypt where we destroyed the museum. Make no fucking sense. Zephyron, whatever it's called. That makes no fucking sense. Yep, sure, great. Doing that. That'll turn up at some point. It is a paradise, yeah. Cult nourishes tainted with genetic corruption was discovered. Okay, let's go there. Telepathic chapter reports to the drop communication potential may consequence of telepathic logic design. Right. Let's see what she wants. Let's sort that out as well. Okay. fucking wonderful. I sewed my eyes shut and then undid it again. Crazy weird shit. Lovely. Use that. Right. The Haunting of Zachary Wise is chapter 1. Why am I getting that now? Yeah. That I will do. That I can't do yet. Let's go to the Astropathic Chapel. Deal with that. Oh, wrong way. Hello. Taking all of them with me, I guess there's going to be combat. And the wolves.
I always have a backup plan.
As heaviness grows in your head, as a voice will slowly tighten its grip on your mind. The Quiet Master is kneeling, his burnt-out eyes peering into the void. He raises his head and you see a weary-eyed man, weak and frightened. He whispers, "She is here. Adeline has returned. She's asking me for help, but you scare her. She is hiding from you. You will not harm her, will you?" Every direction, every shadow comes playful, girlish laughter. At times travels an old man's rueful weeping. Other times with a deep growl of annoyance, the sounds form cold, malicious words. The sorrow will be eternal. And we will take 6 points of damage. Apart from Magenta, take 5. Class cuts through the system of sorrow. To perceive corruption as a triumph. Once you perceive it, you can eradicate it. Cower, blasphemous spawn. I hear your voices and I follow the trail. Is there in the shadows? Many shadows lie, the true ghosts are hiding among the false ones, but I hear Thaddeus's earnest prayer and Alstoris' words as if I doubted my talents as a mentor. I hear poor Antonius' scream, the scream he let out when he unwillingly gave up the last of his vitality. Alice's pleas, I condemned her to an existence as a half machine. I can my sense of Vita's touch. She tried to save me, but she fell instead. So many voices, all condemning me for what I did. Find them, separate the true voice from the false echoes. Yeah. Find the intruding entity in the chapel. Wonderful. We consider, but he took our minds away as punishment. The Lord to him, the guard has tried to save him, they not say that he is guilty.
Let us not dawdle. Just need to tough it out. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. I'm still standing. Just barely. Keep your wits about you.
That one for a fucking second.
I always keep my options open. I always have a backup plan. Always keep your eye on the prize. Let us not do.
Okay. A reckoning, Lord Captain. Demons have pursued me for years, followed my scent, sending me dire messages, hunting me, and now they have me. The entities that manifested here during the ritual banished my lingering echo of their presence has latched onto the shadows, it spread in the darkness and pounced upon my mind. I'm guilty, I wronged them. I'd been promised a great future at the Scholastus Psychana, for my talents were exceptional, but fate would not have it, and instead of serving on holy terror, I ended up here in the expanse with barely a gleam of the astronomical reaches. My pride took a heavy blow, but my spirit was not cowed. I set about to summon a quiet unlike any yet seen here. Mighty, resonant, astounding choir. Lady Theodora expended tremendous resources, bartering with captains and governors to produce astropaths of my choosing. I want to go with talents and budding geniuses under my authority, or to ensure I would make a triumphant comeback. And they could do that for me. The team of brilliant astropaths whose talents were honed to perfection. Adeline, Anis, Antonius, every one of them surpassed myself as I used to be. I saw that my time was coming, and I lied when I told you it was Lady Theodora who had forced us to go through the ritual. It had been mine when, in her paranoia, her ladyship set out to find spies aboard the ship. I made her an offer. A ritual that would give her the names in exchange for my fledgling's freedom and my own. It was a good deal. She was willing to trade 7 astropaths for the names of traitors, and I doomed them all. My pride killed them. With freedom, I stayed on the ship. At first, Lady Theodora wanted to have me executed for what happened, but then she regained her composure and graciously agreed to honour our deal. Where was I to go? My dead roll here. What went wrong? Adler was my ritual protector, only to become my greatest vulnerability. When the mad stream of other people's thoughts started to disorientate Master Pass, I became frightened for her. I hesitated, I wanted to spare her, and I lost control. The right thing to do would have been to sacrifice her, but I couldn't. I was at the soft spot for her. Her genius made my favourite. Like the other voices. All of them. Stravos was the eldest in the choir, been on the ship even longer than I. Mighty wise man, if acrimonious. He aided me and criticised my ambition, but I was fond of him all the same. Thaddeus was the ship's confessor. Theodore insisted on his presence. When it was over, he was the only other survivor, and he confronted me with angry accusations. I could not bear to listen to him, so I silenced him and killed him. Servitor was an ordinary servant. She fought the Immaterials monsters until the warp began to prevail. She tried to save me to lead me away, but I did not listen. She stayed at my side until the last moment and died a terrible death, all because of my cursed pride. The rest of my voices. Antonius was the youngest. He had been in the choir for only a short while. The situation turned dire. Fear got the best of him, and I was infuriated by his weakness. I dominated Antonius' mind and impelled him to use up every spark of his life force for the ritual. Alice's demon came even earlier. She was the one person who told me in front of the choir that the ritual was madness. In my anger, I ordered her serveritized. I believed I had to protect my authority. She died on the spot where you're standing now. I think she was still aware. All my voices. I remember the name of each one whose life I cut short. The truth. It's for the best. I can no longer carry this burden alone. With Lady Theodora dead, the thought of my crime being forgotten and erased from history is unbearable. I want to be judged and condemned. You're right, Lordship. Wishing to better my post is cowardice and offence against him. Old man holds his staff out to you. Please take it. This mighty instrument is the last reminder of Adelaide and the others of my guilt. It was with this that I performed the last ritual. I have no right to carry it any longer, and I'd like it to be yours. Reminded of a painful lesson my pride has taught me. Thanks. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
To the bridge, thanks. Captain, the ship's cannons are fully primed. The station is well fortified. Its inhabitants will probably attempt to fight back, but we are strong. I do command. We attack this hot badge in operation. Advice a decisive approach strategy. The station is well prepared for a long-range artillery duel. Rumour has it they trade with explorators for improved macro cannon boosters and warheads whose spirits can adjust the flow of missiles. Short-range battle, the guns will be less dangerous. Yeah. Reminds me. 3 shots, 24 damage per shot. 4 shots, 27 damage per shot. Thank you. 21. 3 shots. 33. Four shots dealing 27. 3 shots dealing 33. Nope. Keep that on. 60 to 70. Keep that on. Use them, so. Keep that on. 9 points of damage on the 4. 5 points on the sides. 7 points damage on the port side. Crap. Keep that on. 5% chance, 5% critical hit. That on. Shields. Okay, that's fine. 14 speed, 12, 13 speed with acceleration and braking. Keep that on there. Right. Keep that just in case. Right. That's what's happening.
The whispers sound distant. The future is uncertain.
Whoa.
Engage the engines. Let the void sort them out. With the force of a supernova. Lance battery! Volley! Macro cannon! Open fire!
Rip them apart!
Salvo!
That's fun. do we do? Pretty good.
In the fires of retribution.
Nice.
Macro cannons, open fire. Let them taste our fury. With the force of a supernova! Launch batteries, fully! Helmsman, take us in.
Right.
Torpedoes away. Make every shot count. Engage the engines. Fire at will. With the force of a supernova. Helmsman, take us in.
Still can't do anything. Go out.
Fire at will. Let them taste our fury. With the force of a supernova. Macro cannon, open fire!
No, that's good. That'll do. What's this? Face the other way, you twat. Take it out, take it out, take it out.
Let them taste our fury. Engage the engines! Keep up the pressure. Make every shot count. Lance battery, volley! Fire at will.
Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah.
Blessed are the faithful.
Easy. This is a break from shit apart as I had to make sure immediate order. Alright, what we got? Just putting party to portray every ship starting to fight with it. Damn. Running out of things to get. No. Now what? Can't do. Could do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Right, so just that one then. Fine. Right. You make better. Plenty of points, so it's fine. God's sake. Well, I'm going to save it here. We'll go straight into fight next week. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Yeah, we'll save it there, I think. Got a little bit over time. It's not too bad, though. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, boys and girls, for joining us. I've got nothing scheduled for Wednesday, so I will not be streaming. Gives me more time to look after Sparkly, to be honest. But I'll be back Thursday with Dead Space. Possibly. Yeah. As soon as everything goes fucking wrong on Thursdays and stops me from playing it, I will do my utmost to stream Dead Space. And if I can't this week, then I'm so tempted just to cut my losses and just choose something else to play on Thursdays, because it's taking forever. But I will do my utmost. Hopefully Sparkly's recovered by the weekend and we'll be alright for D&D, but I'll keep you posted. And as of next week, on Monday, I start a new job, and I'm not sure what my schedule will be. So the schedule for streaming is subject to change at the end of this week. But I'll let people know on Discord. I hope so, baby. I really do. I remember what I said about ringing me. I've taken my phone off of Do Not Disturb. So if any of you or the kids need to get hold of me, you can, and I will get there as soon as I can. All right? But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll keep my schedule updated on Twitch. Check out the Discord, because I will announce any changes there. Hopefully there won't be too many, but as I said, I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I should have a better idea Monday. So the rest of this week is fine. Fingers crossed for Thursday. I do have a new horror game for next week. It's called Huntsman. It's a short game though. You basically get hunted by a giant spider. If I've got time tomorrow, I will stream it. It's only a short game. Otherwise, it'll be next Wednesday, and it'll just be however long that takes me to do, probably about an hour. But it'll be a short stream, but a fun one, because I've seen it played. It looks fucking horrible. This big spider coming after you, and the AI is quite good, and it moves. Yeah. So yeah, I will raid out as always, baby. I will see you tomorrow. I love you very much. Thank you everyone else for joining, and yeah, take care, and hopefully I will see you on Thursday. But I will update Discord. If I don't, for whatever reason, then it'll be Sunday, assuming Sparkly's feeling better. But again, I will update Discord and let everyone know. So cool. Thanks very much. Take care. Good night. And I will see you soon. And I shall raid out now. See you later.